Thank you very much. Once again, thank you very much. My name is Felix Munyoki. I'm a product manager at Standard Chartered Bank, responsible for corporate, commercial, and institutional banking clients, cash management products, and that includes payables, receivables, and liquidity management solutions. I'm also responsible for the bank's innovation and digitization agenda. I have over 14 years experience in banking industry, where I've collaborated with clients, fintechs and also other technology companies, to innovate and also deliver transformation solutions for our clients. Just a brief background on Standard Bank. Standard Bank is a leading institution, international, banking institution with physical presence across 59 countries globally. And our experience presence in Africa spans over 150 years, and specifically for Kenya. We have been in Kenya for over 110 years. And our market leadership in working capital solution has been acknowledged by the industry players as we are committed to meeting the growing and unique cash management needs of our clients with continuous product innovation and digitization. This also resonates with one of our strategic pillars, and that is network, where we are focused on reducing the shift to digitization network, digital network, and building leading digital banking platforms. In Kenya, we are among the top six tier one largest banks by profitability and asset size, and we are also a trusted proven provider of competitive transaction banking services with robust cash management products suite for our clients. For today, we'll be focusing on the remote check capture solution as introduced, and just look at this solution to understand how we conceive this solution. And also we look at the objectives of, coming up with this solution, and also importantly, who was involved, the process itself, and how we got the funding to deliver the solution. And we'll just pen off with just get you to understand the outcomes of this particular project that led to the delivery of one of our flagship platform solution, which is the remote check capture for our clients. Just to kick us off, just to understand how the project was conceived. As a bank, we believe that we are here for our clients, and we listen to our clients, and we're constantly leveraging on co-creation opportunities with our clients. And one of the feedback that we got, over a year or so ago from our corporate clients who frequently receive payments, for goods and services through checks and cash, is that we need to help them to modernize their operations, including provision efficient check and cash, management solutions to ensure that they do not lose float days, and also help them reconcile banking efficiently, as well as elevate risk associated with the traditional payment methods. And as we know, check and cash are traditional payment methods, but they are still widely acceptable and widely used in Kenya. And as such, specifically for the checks, we explored an efficient method to enable our corporate clients with high volumes of checks to be able to bank their checks efficiently from their office premises through a simple, secure, and efficient process, resulting to their checks reflecting their bank account on a near real-time basis. Traditionally, clients will have been required to collect all the checks instruments for a day, provide overnight safekeeping, and instruct an appointed agent to bank these checks at the nearest branch on the next day basis. Ordinarily, this will result to delays in banking checks result, and also the outcome of that is that there will be loss of float days, and the process is also administrative, and it will also result to high operating costs associated with handling of checks instruments. And that's the reason why, to resolve these client challenges, we had to explore an out-of-the-box solution in collaboration with our technology partners. So we conceptualized the remote check capture solution, and which we believe that is a secure, reliable, end-to-end check management solution. So just to understand what was the objective of this particular project and why we actually got into it, importantly, the conceptualization of the remote check solution is driven by the impetus to provide safety, security, and convenience to our clients. As we all know that customer experience has taken a new meaning with the elevated demand for what you call to offer seamless and convenient experiential services towards the client, just to ensure that we meet all the client needs. And remote transaction capture solution aims to satisfy these customer expectations. Further to that, you also know that the solution provides a seamless process for our clients to manage their receivables efficiently, as they are able now to bank their check instruments just in time and ensuring that their funds are in the right place at the right time. And this will reduce the days outstanding, being the days that they take to collect and bank their receivable checks and convert the same to cash. And now they have a convenient and opportunity to be able to, a retail investor to use the cash to manage their operations and also over and above that, clear any overdrafts that they may have with the bank. And also, if they have any surplus, they're able actually to immediately, invest their surpluses in the short-term or long-term solutions. This solution, it's also provide an alternative banking channel to the traditional brick and mortar, resulting to cost saves for the clients as well as the bank. For the clients, now they don't need to deploy agents to come to the bank physically to bank this check, as well as for the bank. We also have reduced the footfall to the branches, and now the branches are available. We have capacity for those customers who need to use the physical branch channels, because now our clients are using alternative channels to bank their checks. For this particular project, it's good just to understand whom we involved to ensure that this becomes a success story to the bank as well as to our clients. And importantly, just to understand, as part of our digitization and innovation agenda, we continue to invest in cash management capabilities that leverage on new technologies and also include partnership with fintechs and with fintechs to bring efficiencies in our delivery of payments, receivables, and management services to cash management services to our corporate clients. The delivery of the remote check solution involved a partnership with fintech, our in-house technology partners, as well as our clients' treasury operations, and also their technology teams. The reason being, this was a co-creation with the client and involved the collaboration with the technology partners. Just to understand the process we went through, it's important also to appreciate that as a bank, we continue to adapt new ways of working and technology-driven human-centered design, project management methodologies to ensure that solutions that we deliver to the markets and to our clients are robust by design and also aligned to the envisioned client needs. And to achieve this, we normally deploy high standards of project management and expertise to ensure that we effectively manage and optimize tangible and intangible resources that we're deploying to such investment opportunities. The remote check capture solution is not an exception. It also went through the same methodology and trajectory, and it involved a cross-functional project management team with sponsorship and representation from the bank, the client, as well as the technology partners. As I had already stated, this is a co-creation, and we involved our clients, in every step, in all the milestones, including, the initiation of the conceptualization or initiation of the project, the design of the project, when we are going through the proof of concept, testing phase, and also, at the point of deploying this particular solution for them. The importance of this is to ensure that we are able to calibrate the solution to ensure that it actually meets the desired client need, or what you can call the implied client need. So we really involve them all the way to the point of operationalization as well as commercialization of the solution. And even after that, we also followed up with our clients. We were able to just get what you can call a post-implementation feedback or through a post-implementation review. And we were able to use this feedback to enhance the solution to ensure that it's fit for purpose for our clients. How did we get to invest into this project? What are the source of the funds? And what I'd like to tell all you is that we are a technology-driven organization, and being a technology-driven organization, investment in research and development is inevitable. And as we accelerate our shift to becoming a leading, digital banking platform, we are putting innovation in the heart of what we do, and as such, we are continuously investing in technology and innovation, being one of our strategic transformation enablers. And the remote check transaction capture solution is one of our flagship innovations to ensure that we respond to a diverse market as well as a client need. as well as ensure that we also uphold our market leadership in the markets that we operate in.
Thank you.
Up to this area, it's good just to appreciate
Peter,
what was the outcome of this project
Peter,
and the benefits.
Peter, can you hear me? Okay, maybe
yes, I can hear you.
You can wind up, then we get some questions from the audience.
Yes, I'm also winding up now.
Yeah, make your concluding remarks, then we get some questions some reactions from the audience.
All right, thank you. As I conclude, what I'd like to say is that our clients are a business, and we build a long-term client relationships through trust advice, and also we give best-in-class products to our clients of capabilities. And the remote check transaction capture is also one of the capabilities that were provided to clients. And based on the deploying this innovative solution, our clients have lauded our invaluable drive to provide safety, security, convenience in their business operations. And with it, and also the other products that we provide along with this, including the cash deposit machine for the cash, to ensure that our clients are able to, conveniently bank their cash from their checks, from their offices, as well as we're able to provide notification through application programming interface to ensure that they get the notifications for any credits and debits that they get on their accounts. And finally, also we are able to provide, the online payment gateway for our clients, for those clients who have online marketplaces, to ensure that they're able to manage their collections online. And with that, that's why we believe that we are here for our clients and here for good. And with that, I'd like to say thank you very much for this opportunity.
How long did it take you to come up with this solution? And if you don't mind, if you tell us how much you spent. You're a bank.
All right. Thank you very much for this question. Once again, my name is Felix. Yes. So from the point of conceptualizing the solution,
my apologies, Felix. My apologies.
That's okay. Thank you. So it took us up to over 6 months from the point of conceptualizing the solution, co-creation with the clients, to development, building the connections with the clients, and being able to commercialize the solution and ensuring that it's available for our clients to use it. In terms of the investment spend, so I'll just give a range, if you allow me. So this particular type of a solution, it will cost in a range of a tune of just around $50,000 to around $70,000.
Thanks, Harry. Felix, this is Simon. You've interacted in previous life. I'm Director of IT at NCBA Bank. My quick question to you is, what is the uptake of this product so far? Because what we realized is we come up with very good products, we develop them, we go through the pain of investing in them, but then the uptake from our customers is quite low. And just as we were saying earlier, the return on investment then becomes, not worth it. But how do you drive the uptake, and how is it so far as you roll out the product? Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much for this question. So the first thing is before you take a decision as a financial institution to invest in a solution, the first step is to just ensure that you have a business case for it. And how do you get a business case? The business case is driven by the client needs. So we need to ensure that you scan the market and you're able to identify the clients and the clients who have this particular need, and ensure that they have a commitment to it. So this is how we do it. And the second part of it is ensuring that as you develop the solution, you're not doing it at a corner or as a silo. You are working on this solution with your clients. So we do co-creation so that the co-creations, the clients are part of the journey and they are able to own this solution from the get-go. And I would also like to say that for this particular solution, we are very it's a success story. We have very good uptake from our corporate and commercial banking clients who are currently using this solution across the country. And we saw an impetus and also a higher demand, and we ended up scaling up our solution into the pandemic period because we were now focusing on zero touch channels. And our clients had got to a point where they're looking for solutions that they can use, at the convenience of their offices, because at that point in time, we had restricted movement. So we have seen a great uptake, and especially this has been accelerated with the advent of the pandemic. Thank you.
Is it possible for you to say, even in percentages, quantify, looking at your investment and then looking at how the customers have actually picked up the product? Would you say it has increased the value for what you guys are doing, or are you still counting?
Thank you very much for that question. I think the question is around the return on investment and also the payback period. And if I get it right, yes. So our trajectory on the payback period based on the initial set of pilot plans was up to a period of about 6 months. And also, what I like to say is that that was based on our business case for this particular solution. Just to let you know that if before we went into development, we had already had client commitments, and also clients were very clear in terms of the volumes that they have, and also the locations for this particular solution. So we were very clear, on the journey, and also what would be the outcome. And that's what actually determined the level of investment as a bank, number one. Secondly, also determined the payback period. And obviously, this you need to justify why you're investing into this product. And I like to say that based on the deployment of the solution to the clients who are currently using the solution, yes, and based on the uptake, yes, I'll say that we are on track. We are very much on track to be able to meet or to recoup, and also to within our payback period that we had committed to. And I'll say that also includes any investment spent, what I can call incremental investment spent that we have been able to input for purposes of enhancing this solution based on the feedback that we have been getting from our clients on the go. Thank you.
Hi, thanks for the presentation. Two kind of questions for me. The first one is, I think we had a discussion earlier about time to value. If you were to give one or two things that you'd say those were the key things to you delivering time to value, what would that be? And secondly, liking the way that you do the innovation, if one individual client like me had another idea of integration, would you be open to having such discussions? Those are my two questions. Thank you.
Thank you very much for those questions. So for the first one, which is time to value, and the time to value, and this is in relation to the execution pathway, has particular factors around it. The first one is what are the client needs, and at what point does the client require this solution? So we need to work around that. That's number one. Number two, we also need to have an appreciation of the level of technology change that we need to go through in terms of the infrastructure. Do you have to procure any infrastructural, material or devices? You need to factor in time for the lead time for procuring all these particular devices, and also ensuring that they're supplied or delivered to you. You also need to factor in the cycle around approvals. So, of course, you have to ensure that it's an investment that you get into. It's just ensuring that you get the funds. And then now, once you get the funds, then you get into the project. So there are all those variables or dependencies that you need to consider, and you need to put them together so that you can come up with what we call the project roadmap, so that you have an end view. Transparently, discuss this with your clients to ensure that you are aligned with your clients. Transparently discuss this with your other partners, and also have commitments on the project roadmap, and all continuous checks on the milestones to ensure that actually you're on track, and also you're not having any derailment and also any slack variables. The second one, in terms of the opportunity for integration, ideal integration, as I stated, we are technology-driven bank, and we put innovation and digitization in the center of everything we do. Our approach is more human-centered design, And where we work with you, we sit with you, we co-create with you as our clients. We understand your needs, we listen to you, and based on your needs, we provide solutions and work with you step by step, every milestone up to the point where we take the product to the market. And then we sign up with you, and we now, give the product to you to utilize. And that is the approach that we are using at the bank to ensure that we are actually meeting the client needs.